Gateway Tenant Association was told that there were about approximately 600 units out of 1,700 units that were rent stabilized, but this was at the height of the pandemic. I'm serving as a district leader and also on the board of the Tenant Association. I know that we've lost a lot of those rent stabilized people. So my guess is that we're below 400. So the question is now we're trying to organize a market rate tenants. The frustration and the difficulty is that, you know, people can't afford to stay there. So it's a very high turnover. Or you have like five young adults living in a one bedroom. So their interest in organizing can be tentative. So we have to show them in order to build community, which is what makes us a healthy society, you need to organize and push back against this. When I walk around downtown, I see a lot of empty apartments. So one of the things I would love to see is a vacancy tax, which is something that we have, especially in certain parts of Manhattan and certainly in Lower Manhattan, we have a lot of luxury apartments that are held by people who don't actually live there. And we don't know this, first of all, because we don't have rent rolls. So I think that's another thing we should ask our legislators to do, to require that if you have over a certain amount of numbers of units that you publish rent rolls. Obviously, you don't have to publish names of people who live there, but you publish what number of units you have, how many bedrooms they have, what it's being rented for, and for whom, is it a primary residency for this person? We need to understand those statistics. I know in Vancouver in 2019 they implemented the vacancy tax, and there they had about 300,000 vacant units. In 2 years, it dropped in half.